What's up guys, Anubhav here. Welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. Now today's video is very different than the ones that I usually make because today is my birthday. Today is the day I turned 20 and there were a lot of things actually that I wanted to document, wanted to make a video of myself saying them, and this is something that is helpful for you guys as well as for me because it gives me something to look back on a couple of years later to prove where I was at a certain stage when I turned 20. Now, these are things that every 20-year-old or every person who's growing up, a lot of you guys watching right now, might overcome and might face through, the process of having a hustle and then, working for it and then making sure it is successful while getting rid of the distractions that are going to stop you from achieving them. So this is something that I think every 20-year-old or anyone really who wants to do something with their lives should know according to the experiences that I have had in my life till now. So if you guys think this video is interesting, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot to me if you guys commented what you thought. And with that said, let's get started. Alright guys, so the first thing that I want to talk about is ambition. Now if I'm talking on a personal level, I have always been a very ambitious kid. I always wanted to do a lot, achieve a lot, and basically excel at whatever it is I wanted to do. And that ambition has sort of been ransacked with a lot of restlessness and a lot of not having patience, which brings you a lot of thoughts in your head, gets inside your head. You start thinking, are you really cut out for this? Will this actually work out in the long run? And are you even good at what you're trying to be successful at? Now the first step that I used to overcome this was just work. If you already have a creation or a hustle or anything that you're doing, and if you just keep investing time and money and time and efforts into that, you will literally not have the time to judge yourself on it. Now this is something very different from perfectionism, which a lot of people also go through. They want their first piece of work or something that they're just starting out with to be perfect. And one of the most bittersweet things that I have encountered is that you can never make a thing as perfect as it is in your head. It will always have some flaws, but those flaws are the very reminder that you're starting something and you will get better at it if you keep doing it. So for everyone watching here that wants to start a YouTube channel, for everyone watching that wants to be good at anything you want to do in life, I think dreaming and having those ambitions as well as having actually a platform and a place to do these things really helps. Which brings me to my second point, which is having a lot of patience. Now personally, I have struggled a lot with this. I used to think that I'd start making videos and reach 1 million subscribers in a year or 2 years max. And if you guys want to put things into perspective, I have been doing YouTube for roughly 5 years now. Of course, it was not full time because I was still studying when I started my channel, but nevertheless, I have been making videos since January 2015 and this is March 2020 right now. And you should never take this in a bad way because everyone has different paces of growing and there are things that you will like and learn while you grow up. You cannot just keep making videos on a single topic throughout your life because you will not be at that stage throughout your life. You're going to learn new things, you want to try out new things, you're going to want to do new stuff that you haven't done before, whether those are creative or not creative. But with the best part about all these things is since all of us are still so young, I think as Gary Vee says, it's better to try everything and taste everything and see what you actually like, because then you'll find out what you're actually good at on a market level. And this requires a lot of patience. Having patience when you're doing your work, knowing that nothing is going to work or boom overnight for you has been a reality check, because it's fun to see dreams. It's fun to think that I'll buy a Ferrari when I grow up. But the actual process requires a lot of hard work, and more than hard work, it requires a lot of patience. And this is something that I had to learn the hard way. I used to feel bad when my channel wasn't growing as fast as I had expected it to be, but then I realized that everything happens for a reason. And these things have a way of working themselves out, or as long as you put in consistent efforts and hard work. Which is why I'm doing this I think 5 years later, because I'm super excited to see where this takes, and I know I'll get there whether it takes me 5 months or 50 years. really doesn't matter. It's just a matter of time before it happens. And the last thing that I want to talk about, that I hope my future self watching this video remembers, is distractions and how you can get rid of them. So when you leave your city for the first time and when you study somewhere else in college, there are a lot of distractions. Now these distractions could be anything from a person to certain substances, if you guys know what I'm talking about, and they could also be material possessions. Anything that essentially distracts you from doing your own work is only going to slow you down. Now, as I said, you can try new things out, you want to try new stuff out, you can totally do that. This is a part of your life where you get to explore the most, and I'm all for that. But as long as you consciously know that you doing something is going to stop you from achieving your dream that much faster, then all is good. You should just know that, because these distractions will come, they will take things away from you, they will try and misguide you towards everything in life. And if you can overcome them at the right place, if you have that aha moment in your brain that all right, I did this for a while, I'm pretty satisfied with it, but I think I'm going to focus on something else now, something that is actually going to help me get successful. I think that is something that is going to help a lot of us out, and I hope that my future self watching this video, if I am watching this video, remembers that, because it's not about the short term goals, it's about the long run. And if you want to run in the long run, you have to work and have your work ethic like that. So I guess that pretty much sums up the three things that I wanted to touch on. Finally, in my 20s doesn't really feel a lot different than my teenage years, but I know that I have to get serious now with whatever it is I do, whether it's filmmaking or the YouTube thing that I've been doing for 5 years now. I really want to take this to a place that it never has been before, and I know I'm willing to put the work in as long as it takes. So if you guys like the video, or if you guys like the channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment below, let me know what you guys thought of this video. And until then, this is Anubhav signing out. You guys have a great day. Peace out.